Do you wake up with stiff joints every morning? That feeling like your knees are made of rusty hinges or your lower back just won't straighten out until you've had your second cup of coffee? Most people, and even many doctors, will tell you it's just getting old. They call it wear and tear. But as we head into 2026, new research is showing that for 80% of seniors, that morning stiffness isn't actually a bone problem or an age problem. It's a hydration problem. Specifically, it's something called cellular thirst. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you why your morning coffee might be making your joints stiffer and the simple salt and water protocol that is helping thousands of people over 60 regain their mobility in just 72 hours. To understand why you're stiff, we have to look at your fascia, the thin tissue that wraps around every muscle and joint in your body. Think of fascia like a sponge. When a sponge is wet, it's flexible, soft, and easy to move. When it's dry, it becomes brittle, hard, and it snaps. Overnight, while you sleep, your body loses nearly a liter of water through your breath and skin. By 7 a.m., your internal sponge is bone dry. But here is the catch. You can drink a gallon of plain water, and it might still not reach your joints. Why? Because as we age, our cells lose the magnetic pull needed to draw water inside. The water just stays in your bloodstream, makes your kidneys work harder, and sends you to the bathroom, leaving your joints just as dry as before. This is cellular thirst. Now let's talk about the mistake that almost everyone makes. It's 7 a.m. You feel that familiar tightness in your neck and your knees. What's the first thing you do? You head straight for the coffee pot. We've been told for decades that coffee is the ultimate morning wake-up call. And for your brain, it is. But for your joints, it's a disaster. You see, coffee is a natural diuretic. That's a scientific way of saying it signals your body to flush out fluids. When you wake up, you are already at your lowest hydration level of the entire 24-hour cycle. You've just spent 8 hours breathing out moisture and losing water through your skin. When you pour that first cup of hot coffee into an empty, dehydrated stomach, your body goes into a minor stress state. Your cortisol, the stress hormone, spikes. This tells your nervous system to prioritize your heart and your brain. To do that, it actually pulls moisture away from your peripheral tissues. That means the fluid in your knee capsules, the lubrication in your spinal discs, and the moisture in your hip joints is borrowed by the body to help you deal with that caffeine hit. In 2026, we call this the morning lock. You're essentially traded 30 minutes of brain energy for 12 hours of joint stiffness. But don't worry, you don't have to give up your coffee. You just have to change the timing. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to buffer your body so that coffee never hurts your joints again. So if plain water isn't enough and coffee's making it worse, what is the answer? The answer is a 2026 breakthrough in bioavailability. We used to think that drinking 8 glasses of water was the goal, but we now know that it's not about how much you drink, it's about how much you absorb. This is where the salt and water protocol comes in. I want you to imagine your cells like a gated community. The water is waiting outside the gate, but it doesn't have the key to get in. In your body, electrolytes, specifically high-quality sodium and magnesium, are those keys. Here is exactly how to do it. Every single morning before you touch your coffee, I want you to pour 12 ounces of room temperature water, not ice cold. Cold water can actually shock the stomach and slow down absorption. Next, take a tiny pinch, just what fits between your thumb and forefinger, of high-quality sea salt. I recommend Celtic sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Do not use standard table salt. Table salt is heavily processed and stripped of the minerals we need. We want those raw, trace minerals. When you add that salt to the water, you are creating an isotonic solution. This matches the salinity of your blood. Your body recognizes this instantly. Instead of the water sitting in your stomach or heading straight to your bladder, the salt escorts the water molecules directly into your fascia and your muscle cells. Finally, add a squeeze of fresh lemon. Lemon is highly alkaline once it enters the body, and it provides a hit of bioavailable vitamin C. This combination acts like an internal lubricant for those rusty hinges. Within 15 minutes, you'll feel a subtle change. That pull in your lower back starts to ease. Your fingers feel less puffy. You are literally watering your internal garden before the heat of the day sets in. While you might start this protocol to fix your stiff knees, you're going to notice something else happen within the first 48 hours. You see, your brain is 75% water. Even a tiny 2% drop in hydration, which is what most of us have when we wake up, causes your brain cells to shrink. This leads to slower reaction times and that fuzzy feeling where you can't quite remember where you put your keys. By adding that pinch of salt, you are increasing cerebral blood flow. The minerals help the water cross the blood-brain barrier, essentially watering your neurons so they can fire faster. You'll feel sharper, more alert, and you might find you don't even need that second cup of coffee, but the benefits don't stop at the brain. Let's talk about your second brain, your gut. As we age, our stomach acid naturally declines. This is why many seniors suffer from bloating or heavy stomachs after eating. The chloride in your sea salt is a primary building block for HCl, your stomach acid. Drinking this mineral water 30 minutes before you eat primes your digestion. It tells your body to get ready to break down proteins and absorb nutrients. If you struggle with morning bloating, this ritual might be the most important thing you do all day. But wait, there's more. Have you ever looked in the mirror at 7 a.m. and felt like your skin looked thinner or more wrinkled than it did the night before? In the world of dermatology, we call this morning deflation. During the 8 hours you sleep, your skin, the body's largest organ, is working overtime to repair itself. But it cannot build new collagen without a steady supply of vitamin C and deep cellular hydration. The lemon you add to your morning glass isn't just for flavor. It provides a massive hit of bioavailable vitamin C, which acts like a biological glue. It's the primary fuel your body needs to manufacture collagen, the protein that keeps your skin from sagging. When you drink this on an empty stomach, the antioxidants reach your skin cells faster than any expensive night cream ever could. Think of your skin like a grape. When it's hydrated, it's plump and smooth. When it's dehydrated, it becomes a raisin. By drinking your lemon water first thing, you are essentially replumping your skin from the inside out, softening those fine lines around the eyes and mouth before you even start your day. Finally, I am going to share with you the last vital benefit that you should know. Now, if you've ever woken up with puffy eyes, swollen ankles, fingers that feel a bit too tight for your rings, or have a sluggish, low-energy sensation, there is a third biological reason you need this morning water: your lymphatic system. Unlike your blood, which has your heart to pump it around, your lymphatic system, the body's waste removal highway, has no pump at all. It relies entirely on your movement and, most importantly, your hydration levels to keep things flowing. During the night, while your body is repairing itself, it's also dumping metabolic waste into your lymph fluid. If you are dehydrated when you wake up, that fluid becomes thick and sluggish, more like molasses than water. This sludge gets stuck in your tissues, which is why your face looks puffy and your legs feel heavy. By drinking your lemon water first thing, you are providing the vehicle that waste needs to move. The citric acid in the lemon helps break down that thickened fluid, allowing it to flow toward your lymph nodes to be filtered and removed. It's like turning on the fire hose to clear out a clogged drain. Most of my viewers tell me that after 5 days of this morning ritual, that puffy morning look disappears. Their shoes fit better by noon, and that heavy, sluggish feeling in their limbs is replaced by a sense of lightness. You aren't just hydrating your joints. You are literally taking out the trash that your body accumulated overnight. If you've made it this far in the video, do me a favor and subscribe, and comment to support my channel. I will try my best to post more videos like these to help seniors live a stress-free life. This was Age-Wise Wellness with Noe, and I'll see you in the next one.